Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say Dave quit the band. It just stopped being a productive and fun and creative experience for everybody. Yeah, well, he's a great guy and a great guitar player, and that just kind of ran its course and didn't really feel.
Linda, Ramon, and I were very big fans of David Bowie's record Pin-Ups. More instrumentally oriented, and at which point Anthony starts, whoa, whoa, whoa! Fuck. Oh. Sorry, I won't explain what just happened, but that was just a real crisis, but it's all right now.
It wasn't shame.
Yeah, not ashamed, just shy because, you know, he, like, is, you know, because why?
Why was I shy? Because I'm a shy guy.
Like, we thought that the song Road Trippin' needed drums. Chad's input, and the reason he gets the writing credit on that song is because he said no drums. He said it doesn't need any drums, and we figured that's worth the credit for songwriting.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Sign of a genius.
I wish he'd have that idea more often. Just kidding.
Can you summarize the album?
Every day.
Wow. So. I can wait for that. Because when he grew up, he ate rich people. What about you?
He's pretty rich, so I guess I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, so I have a question for people who know more about Fru than I do. Like, why does his smile look normal here? Because obviously he had already lost his teeth. Like, those are replacements, but they look very natural because, like, yes, we all love him, but, like, we all can see that the teeth he got after are, like, extremely artificial. They're so straight, I can't, you know, it's like... And also he developed a way of smiling where, like, his gums don't show, which makes his teeth even more bizarre, or maybe it highlights just how, like, unnaturally straight they are. Anyways, my question is, why do they look fine in this interview?
That was my angle, but it wasn't that I was any...
When I listen to your record, then it's a very innocent approach to playing music and to expressing your thoughts. And that's more childlike than anything calculated,
right,
what you get nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I write music and I play music with a certain kind of curiosity like a child. It's something I realized a long time ago that I have to play guitar with the same part of me that played with my blocks when I was a little kid, or that played with little dolls when I was a little kid. That's the part of me that should be playing guitar, not the part of me that desperately wanted to grow up and then was happy to become an adult or anything like that. That's the part of you that sucks, you know? Itself took only about 3 weeks. That's very quick, you know.
Yeah.
In the future,
Flea, where he said that he is very uncomfortable with rich people.
Up and speeding up and going, fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! You know, like he was just going like, ah! You know, and you're like, fuck you!
Several song-filled hours later.
play right on.
Anybody have it? Where's the voice?
We gotta keep.
Interesting combinations of notes to make chords. So that, and when I did do he was mad that we weren't trying to make it work, our relationship, that we weren't trying for the sake of the band to be friends. We just were like content to go around like hating each other. Well, John couldn't handle it.
Who said that?
Flea. I've heard him say things to that effect, you know.
My main thing was just that I wanted John to know that I did love him, and that I didn't want either of us to die without, you know, reestablishing a connection. And that was my biggest fear, is that, you know, either I'd get a call one day saying John is dead, and I would have never been able to tell him that even though shit got fucked up, I still love you and I still care about you and I think about you.
I had an infection in my mouth that would have spread to my brain and killed me within a couple of months. So I had no choice but to lose all my teeth, and from that point I had to pretty much like swallow whole food. You know, I would try to mash up food with my mouth, but it was all like swallowing whole chunks of food and stuff. And
some time ago, I made a post with all the pictures I could find of that Bruce Weber photo shoot. You know, the one. Because I couldn't find anywhere that like had all the photos easily accessible in one place. And I'm just nice like that. But I want to talk about something that like I just have no one to talk about it. And you like Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I'm gonna talk to you about that. So this is the Bruce Weber photo shoot analysis. I'm gonna leave a timestamp so you can skip this if you don't care about it. So like, what I want to talk about is that everyone here looks great, with one exception, but we'll get to it. Fru, obviously, like, he... yeah, I think that says a lot. 10 seconds of someone stuttering, unable to find words, is worth more than 1,000 words sometimes. Flea, I actually love Flea in this dress. I'm kind of sad that like he usually wears skirts that are like kind of long. He never went all out with this dress on stage or something. Because I think that it looks unironically good on him. It's so frustrating to say that to like about a straight man, because everyone's gonna think that you're joking, but I'm not. I'm saying that as literally as I can. He looks great in this dress. And then there's Chad, and like, I also love his outfit. He looks like a lesbian, and I think that it was a hit because I've seen pictures of him more like yesified, if you will, and it just doesn't suit him. I think the lesbian aesthetic really like favors him. But then there's Anthony. And I've been trying to think of like, he's so manly that I can't think of a more yesified look that would actually look good on him, because I think everyone has seen those pictures of him in drag and he looks hideous. Flea looks great, like he looks great with makeup. He should wear makeup more. But Anthony looks awful. And then there are those pictures with Dave, and it looks like someone put him in a dress, you know? It doesn't look natural. It looks almost photoshopped. As close as you can get to Photoshop in real life. That's what Anthony looks like in a dress. And this, it also looks horrible. That outfit is ugly by itself, but then they also like braided his hair, which didn't do him any favors in this situation. I really like. I don't have any advice for yesifying Anthony. Maybe try dressing him up like a lesbian next time as well, because I don't think he can rock a dress. But I really don't know. Do you have any ideas? Do you have an input? Do you have an opinion on what I just said? Thank you for hearing my analysis. Back to the video.
Yeah.
Have you ever fallen in love with a rich girl?
No.
No. Have you ever fallen in love with a rich girl?
No.
Me either.
It's a shame.
John wasn't really thinking he should go to rehab. Somebody convinced him to go, and he had a bet at Los Encinas in 40 fucking minutes.
Where from my brain is where I bleed. It's energy.
Yes, with this charming man, I thought we squeezed that one in because I've heard or read somewhere that you really like the Smiths.
Yeah, not only do I really like the Smiths, but I really love that song as well. Not even being able to make people smile anymore, not even being able to make my friends smile anymore, just being completely a symbol of failure. And then gradually working myself up to being able to actually make people happy again and be able to play music again. I play music only to make people happy and to make myself happy. My guitar playing made them smile when I couldn't make anybody smile.
Hi, it's Sessions at AOL. I'm Chris Doritas with John Frusciante of Chili Peppers.
Hi, 15 million people.
So good.
For the end of the show, there's one quote that I found that Stephen Perkins said. He said there are few people that can go to the spiritual places John does and come back and tell you about it. He's a good piece of magic. And I found that very accurate. I don't know you in person, but as far as I can tell by your music, that says a lot.
Right. Thank you. I don't know
Thank
what
you.
you want me to say. Is that it? Okay. Thank you.